I poured myself a glass of wine and waited. The next call came from an unknown number. State Trooper. Ma'am, we've located your vehicle. It's currently occupying the front half of a Louis Vuitton store on Rodeo Drive. Of course it was. Turns out Jessica decided the perfect way to celebrate her new car was to film a rich girl morning routine for her 11,000 TikTok followers. She revved the engine, yelled, "Thank you, Mom and Dad, for the upgrade," straight to camera, took her hands off the wheel to blow a kiss, and plowed through a plate glass window at 45 miles an hour. Handbags everywhere. Security alarms singing. Live stream still rolling while she crawled out and vomited on a $9,000 purse. The clip went viral before the airbags even deflated. Insurance called me the next morning. Because Jessica was driving without permission, my policy was safe. But my parents, who'd handed her the keys like they were passing the potatoes at Thanksgiving, were now personally liable for the $78,000 in damages, plus the store's lost inventory. They tried everything. Tears. Guilt trips. Threatening to sell the family lake house to cover it. I muted them all. 2 weeks later, the civil suit landed. The boutique wanted compensation. The city wanted repairs for the sidewalk. And Jessica? She tried to claim the car was a gift. The judge laughed so hard he had to call a recess. I, meanwhile, took my insurance payout, total loss, thank you very much, added my emergency fund, and bought something even better, a glacier white RS7 that makes grown men weep. I had the plates custom made. Noters. Last I heard, my parents were selling their retirement condo to pay legal fees, and Jessica's TikTok now has a community label warning for promoting reckless behavior. She still comments on my new car posts with crying emojis. I just block and sip my oat milk latte in peace. The drill screamed in my hand the second my phone rattled against the stainless tray. I didn't flinch, didn't look, until the preview crawled across the screen like a verdict. We're all coming to the Ridge House July 4th week. Everyone. 29 souls. My hygienist stopped breathing. Another buzz. Fire pit, pontoon, cousins, kids, the whole damn circus. I set the drill down. The silence that followed was louder than the motor. My name is Sage Marlowe Reed, and for 34 years I've been the family shock absorber, the one who catches whatever falls so no one else has to bruise. My big sister, Lila, was the star, scholarships, magazine covers, Mom's living trophy. My little brother, Theo, was the comet, charming, reckless, impossible to pin down, impossible not to love. I was the gravity they both orbited without ever noticing. When Lila missed flights, I rearranged my life. When Theo totaled cars, I co-signed the loans. Mom called me our rock. Dad called me low maintenance. Neither phrase felt like praise. I paid for the Ridge house in cash I scraped together over 8 years, every overtime shift as a dental hygienist, every skipped vacation, every birthday check I never spent. I never told them I was looking. Never breathed a word when the offer was accepted. The only person who knew was Delphine, my oldest friend, who once watched my mother borrow my college savings for Theo's rehab and tell me I was too practical to mind. I thought I had months to ease them into the idea. Turns out they don't ease. They occupy. Mom's voicemail was pure sunshine. Surprise. We booked your new place for the 4th. Fireworks off the upper deck will be epic. See you soon, honey. Dad chimed in from the background. Plenty of beds. She won't care. She won't care. The sentence that raised me. Moral of the story? Never let entitled people borrow anything sharper than a crayon. And if they steal your car, steal the whole damn spotlight. If you love watching karma hit the gas and justice ride shotgun, smash that subscribe button. I've got plenty more stories where family learned the hard way. Touch my stuff, and I'll touch your entire future.